I feel like that's why even if you got girls that are friends, they do stuff for you sometimes. You're like, bro, you're like...
It's kind of cool.
Because the man them are different. The man them do stuff differently for you than girls. You know what I'm saying? That guy friends and girlfriends are completely different. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, guy friends will know you're ill and be like, that's mad, cold, yeah? All right, cool, man, I'll speak to you later.
Girlfriend
a girlfriend might be like, I'll give you soup, or, do you know what I'm saying? There's a bit more maternal.
Do
like,
you know what hurts when you're looking at it and be like, I'd wife you up if it wasn't needy?
What's that? Is it recording? Yeah. No, bless you.
Oh, yeah, we just cut it out.
Bare people, there's a thing going around, by the way.
Usher, is it Usher today?
No, not even
Sunday,
Usher.
weekend. Well, cold.
There's a mad cold.
Oh, yeah.
My mum, not my mum, sorry. My brother. Who else? 3 people today basically messaged me, woke up and was like, my sister, sorry. So my brother, my sister, and Carrot.
Have they been in contact with each other though?
Nah.
No, but your brother and Carrot would have.
Just ill.
Nah.
Someone said
They've been
COVID's
ill.
back in it or something like that.
Something as strong as that, but it's not COVID. I don't think
it's
it's
not
COVID.
COVID.
Something's in the air.
There's always a new site.
All right, Corey, I need my CMOS. I'm gonna text her now. Anyway. CMOS re-up. My throat was feeling a bit. I got this thing. I don't know if you don't know about silver nitrate.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, silver is it kills bare bacteria.
Oh, sick.
So I got this spray that I spray in my mouth. Pause. 10 sprays a day. It's silver. No.
I ain't said that. I'm trying to be a mature adult, so I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, whatever, man.
I felt a little something.
There's one thing I can't remember what it's called though.
Colloidal silver as well. Someone said colloidal silver is really
That's
good.
it.
Colloidal silver. Yeah. I heard of it.
There's one spray you just right at the back of the throat, and then you spray it.
Because a lot of our bacteria stays in.
It like numbs it. So
I'm not.
You can crack over your day.
I'm not doing that.
No, because you know
Are you back on your throat?
If you had tongue for that, look at the way man's drinking the Maggie. You cussing me. A man is holding it like this, brother. A man's drinking like that. What? That is crazy.
I'm thinking of my ancestors.
The thing that I find, I'm gonna use the term remarkable, is the moment he has his back against the wall, he assesses you quick. Bro.
Yeah.
It's too quick, bro. Before you've even got your joke out, he's already got you, bro. That changed the way he drank the Magnum straight away. You didn't even think he was doing anything wrong.
I had the cheek to talk to me about how I was holding my bag.
I'm telling you, people don't understand.
Mav's a savage.
I've been putting with Marv for time. I know when he's about to cook someone. One time my Bridget said something to him,
You're killing me, man.
Bridget didn't even say nothing rude, but I think he said something. And Marv was like, all right, I'll write that down.
Say no more.
Then we were talking. I think my Bridget said his age in a separate convo, you know. So Marv did wait, hold on, you're what? The way Marv's body shut down here, I knew there was a cookie.
He's about to do the Gordon Ramsay.
You know, it was my school.
Put on his apron and say, yeah.
Nah, it was my school, bro. You couldn't. Like,
Don't like it.
Man, see my school, it was nuts.
Everyone got roasted, yeah?
Yeah, my block was like
regular. And if you couldn't take it, like,
it's a wrap.
So you have to fight. If you got to fight back, because if you get 1 or 2, then now you're the laughing stock of the class. No.
And people don't understand, like nowadays you could cry and people say, why are you being abusive? Abusive was not a term back in the day. What? You're crying. You're firm that you're still getting ripped.
And if you're crying, then that means that it's even worse. You made him cry. Oh, you're sick.
Man, I got
You're the best cusser in the year. You made a man cry. Brother, stop crying, man.
I used to get cooked a lot, you know. Back there, bro. But the man used to cook me, bro.
What was you doing, though?
No, Richard doesn't care about that stuff.
Yeah,
bro.
I was just like, just too serious for it, man. If that makes sense. I had like no real personality. I was just serious and angry. If that makes sense.
What was you fighting, though?
Everyone, anything.
So what was you angry about? Do you know now?
Not really, no. Even when I think about back then, I had no reason to really be angry, but I was just angry. Bro.
To be fair, we didn't know what we had.
You
didn't know.
True.
Do you know what I mean? It's what it is, man.
Have you seen that video of the road rage when the guy passes the girl? He's a British guy, and the girl's like, "My brother's drowning," and the British man's like, "He should have learned to swim," and drives off.
Oh yeah, I've seen that still. No, she's in the car. He's like, what are you thinking there for?
She's got road rage. Yeah. I was like, what?
Some people take things too far still.
The road rage is I don't think I have the capacity to have road rage to the point where I jump out my car.
Have you guys ever had
Jump out and do what,
road
though?
rage?
Like,
though?
people jump out and you're not really going to do that. You're not going to smash up someone's car. You're not going to smash
Marv,
up
have you ever
someone's
jumped out of a car?
No, I don't think I have.
You've told a story once that you nearly done.
No, I did actually. I did once. I did once still.
car. You're jumping out of cars now, yeah?
Nah, because the brother done something. I can't remember what he done. But I just remember I jumped out and I think I wanted no trainers. I remember that.
You went in no trainers?
That was just
Mad.
my socks in the car. I remember.
Oh.
As in like, because sometimes you're like, you're in them days, that's how long ago it was when you don't buy your size. So the trainers were burning my foot, man. Since I got into the car, just off there, like, just driving. I can't remember, something happened. The brother cut me off. And I think he tried to like, he swerved in front of my car and he broke. And I nearly went into the back of him. So I switched it and I pulled up. And he was like, yeah, get out. Like, whatever. And he pulled up. So I thought, oh, what? Is this what man's... So as I jumped at the car, he saw me get out and he just drove off. But that wasn't really... No, that was years ago, though.
Right. Yeah, I'm in on that jump out vibe. Are we still reading the questions?
There's a few. There's a couple more if you want to read some more.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Or do you want to read these ones?
Yeah.
Do you want to read them or do you want to...
No, I'll read them.
Choose whichever one you want from there.
Okay, all right. What's one part of adulthood you feel like nobody actually prepared you for?
Death.
Ooh, that's a deep one. But how does someone prepare you for that? Like what?
You can't.
Yeah,
You
like
can't.
I don't know what someone could say to you.
No one can prepare you for this.
Okay, let me rewind. How to grieve.
That's another one.
I still don't know how to grieve, bro. My mum's been dead since I was 18. So it's not... I think grieving's different for everyone as well. People deal with it differently.
But isn't this sometimes the circumstances around how you grieve? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to divulge anyone's business, but I'm just saying sometimes it depends on that, no? Because remember, certain people... I had a conversation with someone and we were speaking about their dad passing and my dad passing. But their dad was ill for a period of time before.
So they're getting kind of...
So it was like...
Yeah.
They were getting used to it.
Yeah.
Whereas my one, I wasn't used to it. It just happened overnight, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the way we'll grieve would be different because their grieving would have been gradual. Because they're coming to terms with it. My one was just overnight. But at the same time, they're still going to grieve in it. So as you said, you don't know how... And you'll grieve differently for different parents. Your mum or your dad, it's mad, like, so yeah, it's a good one still. I think that
Heartbreak as well.
I don't care about heartbreak.
No.
if
You've been through it.
Yeah.
It's mad.
But Rich, think about you loving a girl, like in your mind, this is the one for you, and then she does something mad and breaks your heart. Remember, sometimes you got to look at it like, not in a rude way, but you've just been maybe cutting through life, seeing girls and not caring about them like that deeply. Whereas meet one that you're like, you man, I'm checking out, and then she does something mad to you. Well,
Even like, not to get too deep, but no one really tells you how to get like over a friend. Like someone that's your brethren that's been in your life for time. All of a sudden something snaky might have happened. Not like nothing like death or anything. I'm just saying something snaky's happened.
Yeah,
now the friendship group is
done.
Yeah, I know
After all those years.
And then now you can't even check my man no more. And it's like, a certain man applying pressure if you do check my man. It's like,
I know what you mean. I got a couple of men that I ain't got time for just because I don't want them in my space. And it goes back to what we said something earlier on about friendship and looking at people a certain way and someone doing something. And obviously, as you get older, not everyone that you grew up with is going to be in your life. That's just a given as it is. But like at the same time, you don't want to deal with someone's negative energy and every time they get drunk, it's an issue or like how you turn it into a liability. Obviously, when you're younger, you don't really see that, but as you get older, you see all that. So,
I think also people doing you wrong in life. I think that's a big one because I think if me and you are brethren and I've done something wrong to you and you don't want to talk to me no more, I got understanding as to why me and Rich don't talk. Why do we happy about it? I might be like, oh, Rich is exaggerating, but I know what I've done. Because imagine if like Richard stops talking to me and I ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Do you,
no closure.
Yeah, in that scenario, do you expect Rich to tell you whether you get it or not, whether you understand or not? Would you like would you think it was easier to digest if he told you why he cut you off? Like a friend, any friend.
Possibly.
But even if the fault isn't anything you've done wrong.
Yeah, but
they've just like, you know what, I've woken up. Because I have a friend who's going through that right now, but she's airing the person that she's cut off. Purely because she just can't bring herself to explain it. It's just like, I know this person is not going to accept what I'm saying, but really I've just woken up and just decided, no.
I can agree with that.
But why though?
I can know because I've seen people where like they don't want to deal with accountability. So every time you say something, they're trying to make an excuse for something. Like, we're adults now.
I get that. I'm trying to say that in terms of like a friendship, I'm saying for me to cut off a friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be, for me, it's got to be something serious. Like, for me to cut you off, you've done something like you stole the money from me. You've done something snaky. That's what I'm saying, yeah, but that's different. But I'm saying, but if it's not like, I've just grown apart or I've just...
No, but the reason why they don't trust you might be something that's trivial is what the girls, my brethren was basically saying.
I hear that. My things is not trivial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But for me, I can't cut... If for example, that's like Matty, for example, or Anton, like, that's like me just... Oh, yeah, I'm cutting him off. What? Like, man's been friends since like year 9.
Yeah.
Like, why am I just going to cut you off? It's got... For me to cut you off, it's got to be something...
Serious.
Mad. Like, you've done something that, like... No one else can explain. So everyone's like, Rod, my man.
But what about if you've known someone for that amount of time and they keep doing stuff like it's reoccurring and it's different stuff? So now it's just a build up of stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but so to you it's trivial.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not trivial. I've been telling you, bro.
No, but when it's, I hear what you're saying, but it wouldn't be trivial then. If it's,
I don't think it's trivial.
No,
if it's a build up, if it's an accumulation of things over a certain period of time, that's not trivial to me.
No, I'm saying, but when we say trivial, we're making it seem like it's small things. I'm talking about like, it can't be trivial, it's got to be...
No, it could be small things.
Me noticing you do something, do you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
it could be small
like
things.
money guy missing in my house, for example, and then
Mad.
I'm like, where's the money? But I can't prove it's you. But this money was there.
Yeah, but deep down, you
Do you know what I'm saying? Or like a girl, you being around a girl and a girl telling me, I was chatting about you.
Another big thing for me, is sometimes, and this might be bad of me, but life is life, innit? So there's times where we might get into a situation where I need you to make, like, your decision making needs to be on point.
Yeah.
Because if it's not on point right now, it's gonna
I'm
be
in trouble, yeah. We're in trouble.
The decision making is just, it's just terrible.
When you say that, what do you mean? Can you elaborate? I don't understand. As in...
Like, for example, we could all now get into a situation and you don't need to explain to me that it's peak for you. I can read the room. So now I'm acting accordingly. Whereas there's some people, in a matter of life and death, they don't act accordingly. And it's like, do you know what could have happened back there if you didn't think that's what I mean. So you see, like, for example, you're going out, I'm not anyone's dad. Drink, get merry. But drink to a certain degree because we're all looking after each other. If you're allowed a liability, you can't be mad that when we're going out the next time, we're not ringing you no more.
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, Taze, but I wouldn't cut off that friend. I just wouldn't go out raving with you.
No, but now
you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't cut you off.
But what I'm saying is, if for example, our seeing each other is going out. If he doesn't come, we're not seeing this guy no more. Is what I'm saying. Because now everyone has a problem with him. And if he doesn't want to address his issue, technically he's been cut off, is what I'm saying.
No, I hear that, but technically he would know why. That's what I'm saying, there's a difference. Like, brother, every time you go out, you guys get drunk, it's mad, we got to look after you, man ain't doing it no more. Like, you know what it is. So if the man don't want to come out with you no more, you know what I'm saying? You know. Whereas imagine like, you just don't hear nothing and then we stop talking to you. It's like, bro, what's going on? That's what I'm trying to say is different. As that, like, if you're giving people the clarity as in, you've done this, so you've kind of got an idea why everyone's got a problem with you, that's different. But if you haven't got a clue, it's a bit like that girl, for example, said she goes to her bedroom. Like,
it goes back to what Rich said in regards to like, I'm telling you what the problem is, but you're not taking accountability. So you're not, you're making excuses.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, it's not like I'm not telling you, I'm telling you, but you're just brushing it off like, but, and it's like, no, for me, this is deep. You can't, but this, your way out of this is what I'm saying.
For everything, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
So I think that's what my brethren was, she's got to the point with her friend, and it's like, I can't even be bothered to explain to you why I'm avoiding you now. I'm just avoiding you.
You see, with me, friendships are different to me. Like, I've got different friendships. So I've got like tight brethren, I've got
party brethren.
I've got all different brethren. So for me, there's nothing that anyone can really do that will make me think, if you want to, like, it's weird. Like, for example, me and Rich can talk 5 days a week. Then we might not talk for like a month or two. But
it's normal.
It's normal when we do talk. There's no issues. It's not like anyone's ignoring each other. Like, there's times where like, I'll just ring Richard randomly at 2 a.m. Rachel will ring me randomly like, yo, what's good? Just checking in. Like, for me, that's what friendship's about. Like, there shouldn't be a time limit or like especially as we're getting older as well. Everyone's got bare different things going on. People got wives, people got kids. Some people just maybe just want time alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, but every now and then check in. But when you do check in, it's like you've never, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I wouldn't actually, that's why I'm saying I wouldn't take stuff personal from certain friends unless, for me, you have to do something. For me, Richard, to stop talking, something mad's happened. Like, there's no reason we have to stop talking. I don't get it. Yeah. Like, even if I move to Dubai or, there's no reason we should stop talking. No, I ain't done you nothing. You ain't done me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing malicious. We both, you know what I'm saying? There's both love there, so what's the issue? That's how I see it. Where some people look at friendship as a service. If this is not serving me, like I've spoken, and I think I think it's more women that I speak to, and I say, oh, how's so and so? No chat to no more. Why? Because our friendship, like I was giving, and she wasn't there for me, and I'm like, yeah, but I get what you're saying, but you're viewing friendship as like a give and take. Like I'm there for you, so you have to be there for me.
Do you think friendship should be selfless?
I just feel like friendship should just be on its own merit.
There's certain things that you might credit me for in a friendship that I can't give to you.
Yeah, that's your superpower, not his.
Yeah. So I come to you for that. But then you might think, because I come to you for that, no, because you come to me for that, I come to you for that. It don't work like that.
So how do we measure friendship then?
Listen, it's so funny, yeah, but the man them know who their friends. It's weird. The man them always know who their brethren are.
I don't think I don't think you measure friendship.
And we didn't sit down and explain to each other. We just, you know what I mean? Like, but why is it weird for me to want that in my missus? That's what I want in my missus.
And also, if guys, something will happen that something will happen and you'll be like, that's my brethren. Like it might be year 7, it might be year 12, it might be year 4. But there's a point in time where you're together and something happens and you're like, yeah, that's my brethren.
Do you think we should have expectations when it comes to friendship?
I don't think we should do. I feel like the only time you can have expectations is if you need something, as in like,
or you are doing something together, and or you're, I don't know, planning something. Then that's different in terms of having expectations. But other than that, no.
But that's really not the friendship. That's not the friendship, though.
But as in that, that's how I said that. That's how I said you are already friends, and you just have to start doing something together. Then you can have some kind of expectations. Other than that, really, I'm not really expect anything from anyone.
Yeah, I don't expect nothing from anyone. Even when my dad passed, I didn't expect anyone to come to my house. If you come to my house with respect, but I don't. If you didn't, I'm not gonna be like, you're not my brethren no more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, some people would.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't see, because for me it's like people might look at it differently. Some people are uncomfortable with the situation. Like, what do I say? Come to your house, what do you know what I'm saying? Like some people don't like funerals in general. Like I don't like funerals. If I don't have to go, I'm not going.
So one of my brothers, when his mum passed, he phoned me and he told me, I was sad, man. I had to phone my mum. So mum was like, what do I do? Should I just go there? Like, check for him kind of thing. So I've gone there. Everyone's upset in the house, obviously. Said, he's upstairs. He's locked himself in his room, but knocked the door. Because it's you, he'll open it. So, all right, cool, boom, locked it. As soon as I walked in, I've looked at him. He's looked at me. We just started laughing. Because he knows how uncomfortable I am in situations like this. But he was like, he just looked at it like, but you came. Yeah. And then we were joking for time. If you were outside, you'd have been thinking, wait, hold on a second.
Yeah.
What's going on?
But that's just how we are. That's just how we are. And obviously we started talking about his mum.
And that's what man needs sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes
remember, sometimes people think when something bad happens, you want to talk about the bad. No, sometimes you want someone to take your mind off the bad for that brief moment of time. Because the moment they leave, you're going to think about what it is. So you need to have that release where you laugh, you crack a joke, like you think of other stuff. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
My brethren's dad died. I went to check him. I said, I beg you come with me to the corner shop. Just went to a corner shop, got fish and chips. So I said, so what's going on with that girl? Just talking about something totally different, as he said.
His mind off it.
Just went back home, just be like, are you good, yeah? It's like, yeah, I'm good. And just went.
Listen, you know, sometimes the man didn't need that. My boy came to my house and he was talking. I'm looking at it and I'm watching him pacing up and down. I'm like, he's going to get to what he wants to say. He's going to get there. Going. We've gone there. The story just going all over. And then we finally got to the crux of what he wanted to say. And then when we got there, I was like, raw. Okay. Took him a while to get there, but he got there. Sometimes the man them need that.
Yeah, true.
A lot of men don't have that. It's sad, but a lot of men don't have that.
I think friendship is no judgment. That's what I think friendship is. No judgment whatsoever. Like you can hold your friends accountable, but there should be no judgment.
We listen, we don't judge, innit?
Yeah. So for example, like as if your friend's doing something wrong, you can call them out for it because you're your brother. At the same time, there should be no judgment in how they act in terms of what they do. And it might sound mad, but as in, yeah, I just think that's what I think it is. But I think a lot of people put judgment on friendships and expectations. And it's like the X-Men. Storm can control the weather. Magneto can control metal. They can't do the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at friendships like that everyone brings. Certain man are the planners. Some man are more the jokers. Some man are more the, I'll get you into the raves because I got the connects. Do you know what I'm saying? Like everyone, you've got different roles. Like, I can't get you into raves and then say to Rich, for example, yo, Rich, you ain't never got me into a rave. That's not, that's not, do you know what I'm saying?
You're the guy, that's not your role.
That's not your role. Whereas I feel like with other friendship groups, or as I said, like some girls I chat to, it's like they deem it as, I've got you into raves. Not like literally, but in a friendship, I've got you into raves, so you need to get me into raves. Like when you were down, I was there for you, so you got to be there for me when I'm down. It's like, do they know you're down? Have you told them they're down? Because remember, some people get caught up in their life and it's just...
I might be down too. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
yo, like, do you know what I mean?
Everything don't have to be transactional, man.
Yeah.
That's part of the problem.
But I also think social media's done a number on us. I don't think we're supposed to have the number of friends that we have. I don't think you're supposed to. Like, you know, like when we joined social media from like, did you not do Facehood?
No.
Facehood?
No.
Do you remember Facehood though?
No.
Facepick.
Remember Facepick? I remember Facepick.
I remember.
You don't remember Facehood?
No. Black Chat. I remember
No,
Black
but
Chat.
Facepick was
I remember Facepick.
like the white one and the Facehood was the black one. Like all, if you
I
want to
remember
black
Black
girls,
Chat.
you got Facehood.
Yeah, I remember Black Chat.
Facehood.
That was garbage, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what's
it
it?
was
Man was in a room with bare other people.
Just
Yeah.
chatting.
But man thought, yeah, man's lit.
Yeah.
I ain't lied to you. Do you know how much MSNs I got from Black Chat?
Is it? You got a lot, yeah?
You see when we transitioned from MySpace to BlackBerry,
Yeah.
that's when I knew how many people I had because I had North, Northwest, East, South, Southwest, Southeast.
I didn't even know you could
I
break
just
into
have
that. I didn't know you could break
categories
into
on
that.
BlackBerry, yeah.
I can't remember.
And I'd
Crazy.
put people in different groups based on where. Remember, you used to do ASL.
Yeah.
So you get age, sex, location.
Yeah.
That's what you get in the
I
chat. So I'm
remember
like,
all
alright, Southwest.
school.
Alright, cool. So chat. I don't even know, but your name looks nice though. Let me get MSN.
Man. ASL, you know.
Man's got Barry from Plymouth on his BB. Man don't even know. Man thinks it's Chantel. Man,
Yeah.
Chantel Barry.
Like, okay, another thing, yeah. I was speaking about this to my president the other day, yeah. And the new gen are not going to understand this because they have Instagram. But hear me out. So based on Facepick, Facehood, MySpace, all of those days, we're talking to people we've never seen. Do you remember the first rave you went to where you saw one girl that was just on your BBM?
Yeah.
And you saw her for the you're like,
No, Facebook.
yo! Or Facebook, yeah. This is what you look like.
Yeah.
Now she's getting bare
Brother.
energy.
Man.
So when you go home, I'm calling you tomorrow.
Bare-
I'm calling you tomorrow.
Bare pings.
Yeah.
Yo! They don't have that. New gen don't know about that.
Yeah, they don't
I
have
remember
that
going to
feeling.
certain dances in the city. Again, the shoes ain't my size, my foot's so budding me. But I'm like, hey, babe, let's have a chat, man. Let's rap, man.
You see them days.
Them days are sweet, you
Sick,
know?
bro.
Aye.
Because them days you couldn't hide who you were. Because nowadays you can kind of hide behind a bit of jewelry, a bit of money. Them days you couldn't hide. Brother, no one had money like that.
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
Everyone, we're all in the same boat, bro.
True.
Apart from them roadman or them.
Yeah.
And you knew who they were.
This is why it was funny.
We were all in the same boat, everyone else.
You legit catch a buff girl in a rave city. Monday, she's at the cashier in Marks and Spencer's. And you know where. Like, she's there.
Yeah.
Nowadays, she's in Paris, highlights,
Brother,
Dubai,
in them-
Miami.
brother, in
But
them-
then, you're going to work, she's there.
But in
Yeah.
them days, you could catch a buff thing and you're not even doing that much for your life.
Yeah. True.
Catch her at Matt D's, bro.
But you could, no, I'm saying,
Bro,
no, I'm saying,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying
Like-
you go to a rave, you chat to her, and she's like, "What do you do yourself?" I do retail. Oh, okay. You're still linking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still cut
It's
through.
still cutting through, bro.
Yeah, you still cut
Because
through.
she's looking at you like, "No, I like your vibe. You know?
Yeah.
I like your
Yeah.
shoes
Swag.
still. I like your swag. Like,
Yeah.
just off that
Yeah.
alone, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't got to take you Paris. I ain't got.
Yeah.
Whereas now,
Mad.
When I tell her
wish.
roses.
Brother, you gotta tell her-
Open the card.
Wish.
you got to take her. Brother, you got to be guy Eden. You got to be spending money, bro.
Unless she doesn't know she's buff.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's out of London one.
Yeah, that's out of London.
That's what when you speak to a girl, you're like, I don't know. I'm picking up something.
Can't put your finger on it.
Oh,
Where
where you from? Bristol. Oh, I knew it.
Ding, ding, ding,
I knew it. Brother, see
got
that
Hey,
way?
do you know how funny that is?
Bristol.
Because you just know, any city outside London, you just know there's a certain attitude that we used to have to fight through in London.
Yeah.
Because you got to London, you're like, why are you so
Yeah.
Bare friendly.
Oh,
That's why.
Bare personality over there.
Definitely not London.
You're like, bro, you got a bare personality
Yeah.
Definitely
innit?
not London, bro.
Your personality having ass. Where you from? Norwich.
Oh,
you're
that's
good
why.
Norwich.
Ipswich, yeah.
That's why.
I know you down for. What you staying?
Yeah.
For family?
Yeah.
Hotel? What?
Travelodge in Wembley.
They love a Travelodge, didn't it?
Man.
Quick one done. That's a Travelodge is like £29.
You're like, what, you
Mad.
sharing? Yeah, like,
Hey, man, them, I might book a room, you know.
Yeah.
What's the last time? 12. You know, but you know, has that happened to you before? Where she hasn't really let you know she's sharing, but she's let you know she's leaving with you, but you ain't got nowhere to go. So you try to book a hotel. There's nowhere to book. You're just driving around in the whip.
You got to turn up at the hotel lobby.
What? And they let you pay?
Yeah, after 12 you can.
Yeah.
I never knew
You
that.
got to go to the hotel lobby and say, but that's a hit and miss though. Got the
Very
rooms.
hit and miss.
I always get no.
On the Bethlehem thing.
Bro,
You know, Mary and Joseph, when they were looking for hotels, like, anyone know? So it all booked.
man.
you might hit 4
on the
hotels
Bethlehem
We're
before
going to
you
hit a
find
stable.
Brother.
We're going to hit a
Mad.
stable, you know?
Bookings.com, large up you lot though. You don't put the crown thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Checking it till 2 a.m.
Yeah,
Yo, game changer.
Nah, game changer, hotels.com,
Yeah.
Booking up till when?
5 a.m.
Oh, raw.
5 a.m.
5 a.m.
Yeah, they're trying to
I
get the late
saw, I
crowd.
heard.
They're trying to get the late crowd.
That is a Jericho last minute
Brother.
winner, boy.
Mad.
3:49. What? Wait, you
Mad.
come back to me? I'm just going to go toilet. Man's in the...
Yeah, dude.
Doing bookings.
Man, swap to look at the room. Nah, too small.
Double?
I was like, ah, nice, you know. Too small.
3:49, you know? What do you do if you come out and she's already jumped to the man's whip?
Yeah,
Mad.
You're mad.
Your
Bro.
favorite hotel?
You're just going to go to the hotel and sleep.
You could go to the hotel
I'm not
and do
getting hotel no
cartwheels.
more.
Yeah.
I'm not getting
You really
hotel.
paid? You really paid?
I'm not getting hotel, bro.
I've got a hotel, bro.
No, I booked the hotel for a reason.
No,
I'm
I've
not
got-
hey,
you
but if
paid.
it's round the corner,
I'm
paid.
getting home.
I've got a hotel.
Bro, do you know how vexed you are? Do you know how vexed you're gonna be when you wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
And you're not at home.
Nah, no, you got to go to the hotel.
What smart thing?
No,
No,
you
get
got-
an English breakfast package.
No,
in the
you go to the
morning.
hotel.
This guy's sick. I know what he's doing.
You got to go to the hotel and
Phone's
just hope for the best,
rolling.
you know?
Yeah, I knew it.
You're
Over the
just
bed.
looking for the last
Just-
minute winner.
just-
I said, fine, yeah.
Just 'cause
I know you're
people-
partying with corner shopping rich. You're still like,
Someone's going to be like, oh, I'm just leaving it. Oh,
Scrolling.
hey.
alright, cool. New gen, they don't know about this. Gen Z. Do you remember the days where you could upload your status so you could see who's up at that time?
Yeah.
Oh my! Hey, see
Don't think I've
them
done-
days.
I've never done that. Did I do
Listen,
that?
you leave a rave and everyone's updating their status. Hungry, can't sleep, awake. You're like,
Man.
See them days. I'm a Tinseltown, you know? I come true, I'm a Tinseltown.
Yeah.
Tinseltown.
Depends on you,
Don't-
man. When she comes in,
Yeah,
everyone
right.
act normal. Like she walks in, hi, walks to the table. What's going on? Yeah, I'm good. You know what? You want to take a seat? Cherry milkshake. Like what?
Man,
Tinseltown was a
man.
vibe.
bro,
Man.
listen, certain man didn't go to the rave. They just went to
Tinseltown, I know, man. The drunk Tinseltown was banging,
What?
bro.
I don't know why they got rid of that, you know. Must have been
But a
trouble
man
as
got-
There was some fight. There was some fights
brother, I
in
saw a
there.
man get his head bust.
No
Oh,
way.
bro.
Outside.
Crazy.
Not
What?
in there. Outside.
Yeah, I
Inside?
saw food
Mad.
fights in there and all sorts.
What?
Tinseltown.
Tinseltown is lucky it didn't exist. Sorry, Snapchat didn't exist them day.
Oh,
You
crazy.
see a one babe snapper milkshake in Tinseltown, brother.
Mad.
The hyenas with the land. Nah.
Even
It's techie.
watches on man going there with jewelry. Because remember, it was like downstairs.
Downstairs, yeah.
In the like back bit. So if you're at the back, a man said, yo, brother.
The front of house dome was stressed. You always tell, yeah, for two, yeah. And then he try to put you somewhere with you go in there with a babes and he's put you at the table with bare man. Nah, big man.
Mad.
Let me sit at the front, man.
Mad.
Let me sit at the front, man.
No, I missed
Turkey.
Tinseltown, man.
Tinseltown was
This
cold.
time was cold
bro.
still. That was a motive still.
Yeah, Tinseltown was cold.
The place is never coming back, man. It was a Farringdon, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was something else after Tinseltown.
Was there? Tinseltown was
After
open till
Tinseltown.
so it was open till like 5 or something like
I
that.
know, I'm thinking of VQ. VQ.
Oh, VQ's
then
new.
it was VQ Tottenham Court Road
Mm.
and VQ Chelsea.
I never went to Chelsea.
Yeah, that's too far, man.
And
What's the
then-
other thing?
Unless
Bagel
you're over
something.
there.
What's bagel?
Yeah, Bagel Bite was...
Bagel King.
Yeah.
Nah, Bagel King is in
Yeah,
the
Bagel,
south.
Bagel King South. We had
Yeah,
Bagel
Bagel
Bite.
Bite,
in
yeah.
Where's
West.
Bagel at? Oh, no.
Shepherd's Bush.
What time did it close? Like late?
5, 6 a.m.
Yeah, so people...
I just go to my
late.
spot now. I'm not even baiting it out. But if you know, you know.
Mm.
There's a spot. The food, listen.
Late, open late.
Yeah. Takeaway though.
Northwest.
Yeah. Nah, Central.
Okay.
VQ and Allgate closed. I couldn't believe it, man. I wanted to
Yeah.
cry.
Marvin called me.
I rang Rich. I said, Rich, I can't believe it.
Allgate?
But they,
Technical Road one? Or
no, Allgate one.
Oh, the one I was in it's like in an alley.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to park
That was
there,
the best
though.
one. There's bare place to park.
Now?
No, there was
Yeah,
always passes.
places.
Yeah, always places.
Oh.
Like where the police station is, near, like,
Because you know,
The Pure Gym.
yeah,
you know,
but-
opposite that road, yeah, there's a venue. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, on the
now.
other side. I know you know.
Jukes. I don't know what it's called.
Jukes. You go downstairs.
Zabranos. You know where Zabranos?
Yeah,
used to be?
that's what you park on that road.
So you see Zabranos.
Mm.
That's a bingo place now.
That used to be
That place is bumping. I used to do raves there. I remember.
that used to be Faded's home.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, it
okay.
used to be called Jukes. We used to run Faded. That's
Sick.
where I saw. Oh my god, I saw one. She's my friend now, yeah.
Mm.
But she usually goes West End, and her and her friend came to this event. Yeah,
Mm.
I'll tell you who after. I don't want to say on the pod. But when I went upstairs to greet them, I said, "I'm not even lying to you, ladies. You lot are gonna go downstairs and you're gonna leave straight away." They're like, "Why?" You understand? They looked so buff, yeah. I didn't understand what was. I said, "Are you not in the wrong place?" And even what they wore wasn't a typical Faded attire.
Mm.
They were downstairs for no longer than 2 minutes. They came back upstairs.
Really?
The man that used to come Faded, and you two have walked in. Listen, I knew some worldies back then, you know, but they never used to come Faded because it's like, unfortunately,
It's too much.
No, it's not that it's too much. It's just we didn't sell tables.
Mm.
You're just in the crowd. There's
Yeah.
no like
You're just
you're
hanging
going
in
to
the
a
crowd.
section.
Yeah.
Like even think we booked Shah Obi. We booked what's her name again? Is it Yari Sanchez? Yasmin. What's her name again? Like a big American video vixen at the time.
Okay.
Something Sanchez. Anyway, we booked her. Bro, do you think anyone cared? Because the way she came in, you couldn't tell that she was there.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had some makeshift table in the corner where Obi said he was chill with her. He's gone into the corner, but nobody cared. That's the type of vibe Faded was. No one cared, man. We're in the dance. We ain't got time for. No one cares, man. Faded was sick though. Had his
Run
time.
the music.
Yeah, run the music, man. But it was that same venue. That's why I mentioned it. Jukes. They let us live life in there, and it was random. It was in the city. The venue held. It looked busy when there was 200 in there, but you could
They had
put
like 3
500
floors,
in
innit?
there.
2 or 3
Two
floors.
but we never used the second floor. It was always the basement.
Yeah, I remember that. Still.
And I don't think we ever had a bar spend. Just do whatever.
Mad.
That's right, man.
Fam, we live life in there.
That's good. man.
Live
That's
life
good.
in there. And then it closed down because someone bought it because they clocked, oh, this is just right behind Liverpool Street. This isn't Shoreditch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Someone bought it, tried to turn it to a restaurant, didn't work.
It's
nice bingo.
It's a bingo thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sick time, man.
Good times, man.
yeah, them days. You see, the Raving back day was.
I feel like this new generation
Pleasure,
never
bro.
get to experience.
Yeah, but
Well,
their
it was amazing.
experience is different. Even I was talking about this year. I listened to So Solid today, innit?
Mm.
In the car, like Neutrino, Oxide, whatever.
Sick.
That came out 2003. That's technically the same thing as in the 90s, our parents talking about the 70s. Like, it's like 20 years ago.
Mm.
So like in the 90s when your mum and dad were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Earth, Wind and Fire and James Brown and that.
Martin.
You're like, that's old, man. No, that's
It's
us
this
now,
version
bro.
now, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah,
Luther
yeah.
Vandross.
But that's 20 years ago, bro.
Mad.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Think about it now. Yeah,
It's
that's
mad
crazy.
because when you think, 2003 went that long ago, but shift the decades
That's
from
crazy.
from 95 to 75,
Mm.
20 years. Think about how much changed in that time.
True.
So think about from 2005 to 2025. It's mad when you think about it. You're like, oh right, I'm getting old still.
Because yeah, the old and the young generation, when they see you, they might call you uncle.
No, I'm
No,
not
they're
doing
like-
that. I'm not doing the whole.
Yeah,
way.
you're
I'm,
like-
I'm definitely
I'm still
unks.
young. I'm still
Alright.
young.
Nah,
bro.
but you know what it is? You know,
I'm unks,
I'm the old bro.
no, you know the problem is,
unks,
no, the
man.
problem is embrace it. Yeah, I'm unks.
I'm embracing
I'm unks,
getting
bro.
that. No, I'm
My daughter's 11.
No, I
I'm
heard that,
unks,
I heard
I'm unks.
True.
I said I'm on.
Rich, you're
Unks,
unks, bro.
Mine's
Like you might
15,
you remember
so-
we're mixing up looking good for your age. With
Yeah.
No, but I'm not my
mine
dad's
being
unks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying. I'm not my dad. Like,
Yes,
my
yes,
dad at
yeah.
36. I can't remember. What did my dad look like at 36?
But your dad look,
You didn't look like this though.
bro. You know,
So I'm saying.
bro,
What?
But you know when you look at pictures of your parents when they were young, yeah? You're like, but you look younger than I remember you.
Yeah.
But you still look old in this picture.
Yeah.
My dad had like this hairdo where like the hairline was here, yeah,
Mad.
but the hair was high.
Maybe that was the fashion back then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
Bro,
saying. But
I
that
saw-
didn't help his look. It made him look old.
I saw my dad in one of the Steve Harvey suits. I said, brother.
Yeah, but that was the style then, though.
I know, but it's just like, again, as you just said, he looked younger, but still look old.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying, Steve Harvey suits, things just hanging
Can
off.
you imagine your parents young?
No.
I've seen
Because
one.
remember, if you're young, you're still that there's a certain youthfulness, there's a certain way you act.
They look old in it.
But for me, my parents have always been serious in my head because they always just badding you up. They didn't want to stop it. So in my head, I'm like,
My mum had me when she was 20.
Man.
She was young.
that's mad. So
Man.
My dad was 21.
Wow.
I thought
They
my
were
mum
young, mad
happened
young.
when she was like 30. I think.
And
Yeah,
they
I think mine's
moved.
had me about 30.
Do you think it's
And they
so
moved.
sad that our generation, like, we're getting married like such a later age compared to like young? You find your person, you start at 20, 21, and you just
Nah,
build
because I'm,
together.
Pros and
trying
cons.
I'm trying to think of who I met at 21.
Mm.
Would I still be with her today?
How come our parents were able to do that? Though?
No. I'm
I'm-
about to answer your question.
Mm.
I can see myself still with her. Funny enough.
Okay.
The one. There's one.
Okay, cool.
At
There's
21?
100%.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
There's a girl.
still.
There's a girl I have in mind.
No.
100%.
Yeah, I've got two in mind.
No, I ain't got none because I'm still in the can at 21. I got out. I got out 3 days. If I'm correct, I got out either
Your
3
situation
days
is
after
different to
my
ours, bro.
21st or 3 days after my 22nd.
Alright, but your situation was different to ours.
Yeah,
bro.
so.
You want girl? You're getting vexed with girls. They write you letters, blood.
No.
Hey, she's all forgotten about you. She's outside talking to
Yeah,
mom.
bro. No, like that.
But yeah, I can see. She's doing her things.
Is she married?
Yeah, she's married, 2
Okay,
kids.
2 kids.
Do you know what's mad as well? As equal as you can say, like for example, I said there's 2 that I can think of that if I'm with them now, I would have enjoyed.
Are you right?
It's on the other side.
Well, you're moving
behind you, yeah.
strange over there.
Oh. Yeah, so for me, as much as I can say there's 2 that I'm like, yeah, there's a couple that I'm like,
That's a good
Yeah,
riddance.
Nah, but it was-
Mr. Bullet.
you see him now, you're like, oh God, man, you good though.
Are you the same person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look different, blood.
You're so dumb.
No, but it's true
You know
though.
what I'm saying,
Come on,
Bro, there's some that I'm like, bro,
There's people
like,
that you've seen in the last, how you ain't seen him for a while and you've seen him recently. Like, raw.
it's frightening for some
That-
people.
Yeah, but okay, there's some that you could tell life
Life got you.
got you. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you've
Mm.
gone through something. If we ever go out for a drink, or whatever, you can tell me about it. But I can't see that happening. Not only because the violation is like time has passed, so I still feel violated. Like, so I'm saying.
Oh, no, see, I agree. I agree.
And I usually see them at carnival, you know.
Man says it's carnival.
That's
Bruv,
a
do you know how many-
violation,
do you know
you know?
do you know how many people I see at carnival that I don't see? I only see at carnival every single year. That's the only time in
But
the
you
year I
man,
see
you
them.
man at carnival.
No, but
regularly,
he's from Northwest though.
Yeah, it's on his doorstep.
That's like carnival being in the East or Hackney or
Yeah.
something. There's
If
certain
If you,
people
if
see
you don't
all
have
the
a
time.
carnival in Hackney,
There is a carnival in Hackney. I think I've been once, maybe.
No, but like I'm talking about like the equivalent of Notting Hill.
Okay, it's not
That
like,
brings,
yeah. it's
but I'm
a
saying
small
brings
thing,
brings out your locals,
Yeah.
but then also people from out the ends,
yeah.
and it's just on your doorstep.
That'll be cold.
Mm.
So think about them people in West, and obviously for us, we just walk. Like I got a line bike to like Shorty's, and I walked tell a lie. I picked up a line bike at Shorty's,
Mm.
and I just rode down to Mozart, and I just walked by myself into Carnival. Whoever I bumped into.
Mm.
And I left.
What back day?
No, Carnival just gone. That's what I did.
Yeah, but
was
you were
it?
going
By
to meet
myself.
someone.
We
though.
didn't meet no one.
No, bruv, when I saw you, I was by myself.
I don't remember that.
When I saw you at Carnival, I was by myself.
Serious?
Yes.
No, you with Miles and them lot.
No, I just bumped into them. I didn't go with them. They
Oh.
went early because I wasn't even gonna go.
When I saw you, you with Miles and them
Yeah,
lot.
I just walk. I know the spots. There's 4 or 5 spots.
Mm.
I just have to walk past, and I know either everyone here or no one here because they've gone off somewhere else. But at some point, I'll figure it out, and then when I'm ready to go, usually I look around. The man them's ready to go as well, and then we leave.
See, Carnival, if you're not strong, I don't know why you would go.
What do you mean if you're not
In
strong?
terms of
Like, just in general, just as an able-bodied, like, as in, like, don't go, bro. Because there's one point in time where, remember before I bucked you, there was a road, yeah?
Mm.
And I don't know what happened.
And we was at the bottom of that.
Someone lied and said the road's shut.
So everyone
when
turned
it
around.
wasn't shut.
Mm.
So everyone's coming back this way.
Mm.
So I remember it was me, I think it was me and Chiz and someone else for the games.
Lance.
Nah, I think it was me and Chiz. I think it was me and Chiz anyway. Walking through now. And like, I've seen Taze, and Tazer, like, I can't remember what happened anyway. Tazer's gone somewhere anyway. He's gone. He's not there no more. But then I remember, like, there's a wave of people just pushing, bro.
Mm.
And it got, like, when I mean it got mad, when
Yeah.
I was like, to the point where there was a wall, and I'm like, nah, cheese, we have to like hop on that wall, bro, because it's looking mad. I've seen women try to get on the wall, collapse,
Mad.
can't get up, like, oh my God, like, panicking. Whereas man are having to like
Lift her up.
lift them up, like put have a foot on their hand or like push their waist up into the wall. Whereas you're seeing man them just, and we're on the wall just sitting, watching the thing. So I'm saying, like, that's how stampedes happen. It's dangerous, bro. Just that quickly, you know?
I was in that stampede as well, yeah. Maybe probably a bit further up where it was happening, and I'm looking at the curry chicken. I'm saying, big man. Because there's food, it's next to the food.
Yeah,
store,
there's
isn't
that
it?
food. There's food.
I'm looking at the curry chicken, like, brother, that curry chicken is going in the air, bro. Because I can't hold my back. I'm leaning on, everyone's leaning. There's nothing I can do. Like, you can't move. But I think we just thought, you know, we just summoned power and said,
yeah, you have to, bro.
I'm pushing through.
You kind of have to back people up. You have to kind of back people up and say, what the?
You have to, man.
But it's mad because it's weird that if you just let it go, you're just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
You kind of have to like, nah. But it was mad.
After that, I said, I'm going. Gone, man.
No, but then we just walked through to Rampage and it was empty. And not like the road was like, I was like, so who said this?
Feds were locking off roads to kind of move the traffic a certain way, though. That's what was happening.
I don't like that about Carnival now.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, Carnival,
locking off roads.
You could go Carnival and there's times when I'll go Carnival back in the day and I would leave at like 11:30.
Yeah, you have a great time.
Because the floats will stop at like maybe 7, but there'll be bare things still open. So like the man them are still enjoying, whereas now it's like, the Carnival done at 6 or 7. I think it's 6, I think.
Yeah, you got to keep moving.
That's meaty.
And then like now everyone's got to leave now. Like everyone's going to the station at like, like what's this? Because this is even more dangerous because everyone's leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
I've never done a thing though.
What?
There's one thing I've never done. I think we should do it. I've never gone all the way to Notting Hill.
With the bridge?
And chilled there.
Oh no.
What, at the top? At the top?
Not, the top, like West London.
Yeah,
I've always been northwest.
Yeah.
And just chilled. I want to go up there.
See how it is.
That's a good show.
Look down.
Just chill up there and just let the crowd pass you.
Carnival. Have you been Carnival?
Yeah.
I think Carnival's sick where you find a spot and let the crowd pass you.
Yeah. That's what we used to do. We used to like a wall or something. We'll just sit on a wall. And then the amount of people you see.
Yeah.
But now the problem with Carnival is because they've blocked off so many roads, like the parts where there's a lot of people, it's just chock-a-block. Like it's too much, so you can't chill there. But then there's other bits, like that's why I just go Rampage or whatever and just chill there for the whole
I might see if I can get, it would have been sick if things still had his float. I've had a lot of people say that was probably their best time at Carnival.
You get some sick pictures this year for Carnival though.
I didn't even think of that.
You get some hard photos, man.
I think summer this year, from my lens, is going to be mad.
Madness, yeah.
But sometimes it's like, do I want to take that camera to Carnival though?
That's the other thing as well, isn't
it? I'm not saying anyone's going to move to you.
No, but I'm saying if you do, think about what you're going to get.
Yeah, you're going to get, yeah.
But then I'll just, like I said, I'll just in and out.
Yeah.
When it feels like it's getting a bit... What I'm going to get mad at if someone throws juice...
On your lens and all that, yeah.
It's all of that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the only man that ain't been Carnival.
It'll be sick, but do you see what Carnival will be sick? It will be sick if you just sit on a wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With that lens and then you can just
do my thing.
Just catch things. Moments. Cool moments.
Any other questions?
Yeah, last question before we leave. So, I'm going to let you lot choose. I'll read 2 and you lot can choose, yeah? Because I think that one's similar to the one above. What's one piece of advice you always give but rarely follow? And wait, we didn't answer. Oh, we did. You said grief.
But everyone didn't answer though.
I was just gonna say parenthood.
Okay.
Yeah, no one prepares
you for that.
Yeah.
Especially when your child is sick and you feel helpless. That, like, breaks me.
King always takes it somewhere else. I hear it.
You see that, yeah? I've noticed, yeah, there's certain people, yeah, no matter how sick you are, I'll still be in your company. Like I'm He-Man. I'm not He-Man, obviously I can clearly catch what you have, but there's just some people I don't care how sick you are, I'm there. And that's what I think ties into the whole wiping the bum thing. You're not literally wiping their bum. You're just trying to make them feel better. That's just how you're looking at it. Part of the process of you doing that is you might happen to wipe their bum. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's why even if you got girls that are friends, they do stuff for you sometimes. You're like, bro, you're like...
It's kind of cool.
Because the man them are different. The man them do stuff differently for you than girls. You know what I'm saying? That guy friends and girlfriends are completely different. Like, do you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, guy friends will know you're ill and be like, that's mad, cold, yeah? All right, cool, man, I'll speak to you later.
Girlfriend
A girlfriend might be like,
ginger,
bring you
honey.
soup, or, do you know what I'm saying? There's a bit more maternal.
Do
Like,
you know what hurts when you're looking at it and be like, I'd wife you up if it wasn't meaty.
What's
This is a sick Negro.
I'll post this on TikTok. Watch.
Please,
What
no.
Just
Please,
because
no.
of TikTok.
brother, man,
Please.
I said something nice. You know when you say something nice, and it's just like, it's
That's what I'm
warm.
saying.
And like,
No.
Where I thought you was taking it, I thought you might have said something like, you look over, you're like, bro, do you know what? I know I shouldn't be thinking this, but
I'd wife you up. I
No,
would. I think
no,
that.
no,
But then you look.
that was fine when you
Okay.
if you pause there.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. If you pause there, it's because you said.
I'm trying to do better, guys.
It's because you said.
I'm trying to
If
do
you wasn't
better.
meaty.
Man said
Mar-
take
Mar-
take
No,
touch.
do you know what it is, yeah?
Mar thought meaty. You ain't
No,
nice.
take it easy. I think things, yeah, which other people think, but they will not say. They actually think that, but they will not say. That's what it is.
Live your truth, bro. Live your truth.
My truth is gonna get me in trouble again, bro. Like,
Marvin's thinking meaty. No, in my ass. I don't care how ill I am.
the way you did that honey and ginger.
But I'm good still.
The way you did that
I
honey and
ain't
ginger.
ill no more, man.
Man's dragging himself out.
So, baby, I got 20% for you. I got 20%. 20%.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is too funny.
God forgive me.
No one's meaty, by the way.
That's a lie. What are you talking
I'm
about?
trying to save
Everyone-
you. You're the one that got fired, you know. I'm the one that
Bro,
got fired.
leave him.
No, wait, hold on.
Hold on.
But leave him. Let him go.
I used to be meaty, yeah? And then I reached the age and I glowed up. Like, you can't do that. Like, listen, first place is first place. Stop giving awards for second and third.
Raw.
Some people go through life. Some people go through life. This is what it is.
This is what you wanted to say on the pod, isn't it?
What?
This whole time, this is what you wanted to say.
No,
innit?
I just got to think. You got to play to your strengths. Do you know what I mean? You got to play to your strengths.
Nah, I hear it.
And you got the tall king, you got the short king, you got the wingman. Everyone's got different positions. You get where I'm coming from?
You're ending the pod strong.
So
Anything
let's
else?
not lie. Like, let's tell the truth.
Yeah. I said, you're not for
Why are you doing
I
this?
said, you're dropping heat right now.
I'm not coming on here again.
I gave you the beat.
You was ugly. Now you glowed up. I'm joking.
By the way,
Brother, he was going almost to give you a beat, bro.
Hey, wait.
Why do I do this to
I
myself
couldn't
all the
believe
time?
it.
Nah.
Man said, nah, I used to be meaty, but what man glowed up.
Yeah, you gotta put in the
Raw.
work.
You're moving wicked and bad.
You gotta be motivated. You gotta be motivated to be cultivated. You get me?
One second. Have you lot had the chance to...
I can't believe Arsenal won 3-0, but
Amazing, innit?
Shocking. Have you had the chance to, like, you know, I know obviously a lot of us just listen to the music and we vibes because it's a nice
Yeah.
beat, but have you listened to the lyrics?
Of
what?
His
All
one?
in my grill.
Yeah.
Hers
It's sick.
or
It's
the
hard.
Frenchie?
No, her. As in what she's saying.
Yeah, I've listened to it, but not properly.
Can you pay my bills?
Can
and
you
all
pay
that?
my bills?
Yeah.
Can you pay my bills? Let me know if you will, because a chick like me gotta live. Cool.
Yeah.
Talk is talk. Talk is cheap.
Mm.
Tell it to her. Don't say it to me.
Mm.
Because I know I'm in control. How are you in control? You're asking me for peace.
That's crazy.
And all this time you had a bad record deal.
Tricks are for kids.
Oh my God.
I'm too old. Go ahead with your games. Don't ever come back to me again. Where you go, remember me because I'm the best thing in your story. Excuse me.
That's crazy.
Best thing in your story.
You know when girls say that I'm the best thing you'll never have anymore. You're there like,
Cool story, bro.
All this time you
Cool
was in a
story, bro.
720 deal, which is the
That's
double
a
360. Double 360 deal. And you're chatting crap about.
No, but I think with that, you see, that people don't realize that was the start of a lot of stuff, though.
moved you in, took you
Them
back in my
songs.
life.
Bills.
Yeah. Scrubs and all that
Yeah,
stuff, innit?
it was all at the start of like,
If you want me, where's my dough?
Mad.
Give me money.
buy me clothes.
No need for talking. Just have my dough. Where's my money? Imagine a girl text
Wait.
you that now.
Low-key
And she
is
even
that...
tried to make it sound nice. She goes,
Zigzag.
But wait, low-key, is that not low-key
666.
prostitution, though? Let's
My
keep
girl-
it real.
My girlfriend and my people around me are telling me you're a stalker, like Darth Vader takes the Skywalker.
Mad.
I told you that
Boss.
I was the street talker.
Boss.
Come on, man.
Boss.
She's bad in them up.
Yeah,
She's
bad.
a bad.
Bad.
She's bad in that, bro.
What?
Bad. He's a Simpson. Bad.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I would have put the phone down.
You can't rap like that. You
And
can't.
do what? And do
You
what?
can't
I would
stop
have
at
put
that.
the phone down.
And do what after though? After she said
nothing.
all of that,
No, but I'm not entertaining this.
I'm blowing up your house, bruv.
Even there was one guy who spoke about, I think there was a woman that was online and she was like, I'm an expensive woman, innit? Like, it costs a lot to
Maintain me.
to date me, whatever. But then the guy was like, the guy was like, that don't make no sense because if it costs a lot to maintain you, then why have I got to pay? Because you've got that money already.
Yeah.
If you've got it, why have I got to pay?
You're maintaining yourself.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I think he was just basically saying that, like, because you know when some women say like, she was saying you have to maintain the standard of life that I've created for myself. So he was like, so why am I paying for it then? Because if you create that standard of life for yourself, you're living in it already. So why have I got to pay if technically then that means you haven't? You know what I'm saying? Because that's like you saying, I'm rich, I've got a standard of life. No one has to give you any money that's your life. So technically you could pay for everyone else because you know what I'm saying? That's like me saying I'm rich. You can't afford like my standard of living. Like, do you know what? All right, cool.
You said I wanted to.
But then you're asking me, I'm having to pay for your...
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Sense, yeah.
It was like,
So your dad was 5'2" cab driver with a receding hairline, and he managed to keep your mum. So I don't understand.
On that note,
Brother, what's going...
You know what? That's 3 shots, man, to the world and back. Search King and Rich.
It's a computer lock off.
Yeah, man. King and Rich, YouTube,
What's happening
Spotify.
here?
You said you got us a gift.
King!
Yes.
Oh, yeah, where's it? Yeah,
I did.
Bob's.
I don't know, Marv. I can't come here anymore. I can't keep coming here.
Let's end on a
I
positive
can't
note.
keep coming here. All right, guys. So I'm trying to be intentional this year when it comes to gifts. So
Full man.
You know Richard looking at you like...
this is
Yeah, I'm
You know Richard looking at you like... What?
this is from us, and this is for you as well.
All right,
So,
so
what did he get you?
just to
I
show
got...
love.
Another book.
Oh, sick. Read this if you want to take great photographs by Henry Carroll.
That's
I love,
Henry
bro.
Carroll.
Yeah,
that's
you're
cold
welcome, man.
still.
Over
Is he-
500,000 copies sold.
Yeah, sick.
Okay.
And this is for
Sick.
you.
Should have got it. Should have gotten the audio book.
Man said,
You're dumb.
the psychology of stupidity explained by some of the smartest world people.
Why people are stupid, basically. I think
thank-
it'll be good information when you guys.
Thank you,
Why
man.
people are stupid.
Why?
Yeah, the psychology.
What
There's
did you
actually
say?
psychology.
I thought you said
behind-
white.
Oh, yeah,
No,
that's what I thought.
why?
Just clarify.
No, yeah.
Thank you, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
that.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Thank you guys for having me. Please do not clip so much that I get cancelled this time.
You're right.
Please.
I'll do it in
They're
the
gonna,
night.
Yeah,
they're
not
gonna be
viral.
They're gonna be bare clips on
Oh
TikTok.
God,
by the
yeah, there's
way.
gonna be bare viral moments, and
Bro,
it
if you
is
rap,
what it
man.
is.
Safe for this.
I said a prayer before I came here. I said, God, please grab the wheel.
Listen, at the end of the day, wherever you were working before, you might have been a bit too hasty, man.
Yeah.
know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Thank you.
Might have been a bit too hasty.
Thank
We're all
you.
human beings at the end of the day.
Thank you.
We're not all one track.
I
you
can't
know.
lie though. The actual boss of the place wanted to keep me. It was just the higher ups.
Yeah, but some of the people use them excuses.
Institutions,
Yeah.
innit?
If it was
Yeah.
me, yeah, but,
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is.
them man.
And do you know what, guys? I also want to say, you guys told us you were like, oh, after our 20th episode, we can come back. And we hit our 20th, innit?
Yeah, hit our
Yeah, we've
swear.
done more than 20 now. Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, but
So,
I don't remember saying that.
no,
No,
he
I
did.
think-
He
I
did.
think Tazer was
Tay
saying a
said,
couple
yeah,
things
come back
about-
after your
Oh,
20th.
because wait, hold on, wait.
Because when we did it, it was our first. We never even had
Wait,
our
there was one when
first.
I was on it, right? And then you got another one when I wasn't on it. innit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he said after 20th, come back. And we
What
did
did
it.
it feel
man.
like?
Feels good. It's been a struggle to get to 20. I didn't know it was so hard to get to
See?
with life and other things. But yeah,
So
man.
you
we're
don't do
still
weekly
pushing.
then?
Hmm?
You don't do weekly?
No.
No.
Or the bi-weekly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
So-
why I said get to 20. So by the
Yeah.
time when you get to 20, you know, understand it's not
It's not
easy.
It's not easy, man. Life comes, things happen, all of
Bare
that.
life,
so,
but I'm just happy to be
yeah,
alive.
we're happy to be alive, man.
So big up the
So,
Rich and King Show on all
Thank
audio
you.
platforms. Check it out. And yeah, peace. Love, man.
Peace, love.
Thanks, Brent.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you, lads.
Thank you, man.